Hello guys and welcome to a brand new series on Dyson Sphere Program. Now you can see we've started a new game. We were playing this on Twitch, but we are going to be starting a new game on here and we might stream it as well. But we've just landed and as you can see, we've actually got a load of resources here. We've got our iron, we've got some more iron over here, some stone and even coal. I can't see any... Let's have a look on here. I can't see any copper, which is a slight concern. Actually, we've got one copper here, by the looks of it. And, oh goodness me, we have no copper. This is a terrible start. What I'm going to do is clear this area because we've got a surprising amount of room here. So we're going to try and clear all this away. And then we're going to look at starting to manufacture everything. So give me a few moments. Now that's a good start. So what we're going to be doing here is harvesting the whole planet for its resources so that we can eventually go into the star system and harvest one of the stars using a Dyson Sphere, which will take all the energy and without spoiling the story, send it back to Earth. But we're going to need more than one planet. Yes, we're going to need to harvest an entire part of a galaxy. Now, in order for us to start building things, we do need to do some research. And as you can see, if we zoom out, there's quite a lot to research here in terms of the factory side of things and technologies. And we also have a load of upgrades to do as well, which we're not going to worry about just yet, although the sooner we get this going, the better. So what we need to do here is to produce some electromagnets or magnetic coils, which we can do by collecting, copper. Ta-da! And with that done, we have unlocked electromagnetism. And along with the beautiful sunrise, we are now going to start placing down some mining machines or harvesters and wind turbines so that we can start producing everything. And this is gonna get big, so let's get started. There we go, and now we have our first harvester. But we do need power, so we're going to plop down one of these that we've been given very kindly. And let's have a look. Let's look at planning here. So I know that we can use coal for thermal generators. So really I want maybe this area specifically for that. This could be good for coal, for steel maybe. So let us start with placing this power plant. I mean, for now, we can just place this here because it doesn't matter if we delete things. The same with this, but eventually we'll move that over here. I swear this is a lost cause because I can't see any copper already. Here we go. Right, so we've got to head over in this direction. And we're finally here. Now, it looks like this is probably the better start for us, but nonetheless, we're going to work with what we've already started. We're going to build one more of these, which means we need some more components. So now that we've got iron ore, coal and copper ore being produced, we're going to manually do some research and just get this stuff on the go so that we can unlock basic logistics so that we have the conveyor belts. We're also going to try and do automatic metallurgy so that we can actually smelt the resources that we need into iron plates, stone and copper ingots. And then the next thing that we need to do is basic assembling. And from there, we'll be able to unlock the very early stages of automation. And we've now sorted out this storage system. Now, this does all eventually need to be moved down to, this area, I guess, for the time being. But as you can see, we've got our copper getting sorted. We've also got a massive wind farm because we kept running out of power. And if we go over to this, we're currently supplying everything that we need. If the percentage on the power drops, these machines don't switch off all at once like in Satisfactory. Oh no, they just drop in efficiency. So the idea is that we keep this as fully saturated and overproducing the energy as much as possible so that later on we don't need to worry about it. We can just go straight to coal power and everything's running as efficiently as possible. And we're going to next come over to here. You can see we've got some coal being automated over here. It's just harvested so that we can use it in our mech. And we'll pick some more up soon. And over here we have a little iron farm going on. But none of this is efficient. What we want to do now is to start building. In fact, we might, this is the nice area. Let's start building over here. Do you have another iron ore node? Well, we do over here. That's not great. Maybe we'll start bringing this over here and start producing the factory. Ugh. I mean, it's not like we could make this a bit quicker, could we? The sooner we unlock the mech running speed, like the next level up, the better, because this is so slow. Oh well, here we go. Almost there. Just another mile, maybe 2. Okay, so now that we're here, we have a total of 5 base components that we can work with. We have the glass, the stone, we have the copper, the iron ingot, and the magnet. Now these can all be brought to a storage area here so that we have everything pooling in, and from there we can have our various other productions. I do want to automate a fair amount just so that it's going to make it easier for us, and if we can get any of the buildings underway as well, then even better. This is really grinding on me that I can't get it in the right. I'm feeling defeated here. Right, okay. Let's redo this. I can't get them perfectly in the grid, partly because they're a little bit the wrong dimensions. Oh, we could do it on these though. Then we know we're exactly between everything. Everything's neatly in a line. Sweet. Okay, that's much better. Next, we need to start producing stuff. So if we go back over to this area in the components, we've got glass, which requires 2 stone to 1 glass, and we also have 1 stone to 1 stone ore, rock ore. What is this? Stone ores to stone. Right. Well, okay, we can still work with that. Let's get on it. I mean, do you ever get the feeling that you have too much stone? Like, too much stone! Why is there so much on this map? I guess I should be thankful. So, the factory has grown a little bit, and as you can see, we now have our glass under the way, and all of this is thankfully running at 100% efficiency, and everything is being stored into this structure here. And we're also doing the same right now. In fact, we can plug this in, fingers crossed it's working, to the network. If we... yeah, that might work. So with this now placed, we now have all of these working and filing into here. The next thing that I want to do is start bringing the iron over here, and we'll work out a system for that as well. So we have this, we have these fully saturated, as you can see. I think we're going to remove all of this and just run them down along here. Right, I think it's complete. I say I think it's complete. A little bit dark. Would like it to be a little bit lighter, but from what I can tell, providing we power this, and if my maths is correct, which is a big if because I'm very confused right now, we should have a full belt. Oh, we haven't done the iron ore yet, but we should have a full belt of iron ingots coming down and to here. Then we should have the same with the magnets to here. Right, so we have a slight issue here. I don't know if you can see all these blinking lights here. This means that we're out of power, and this is running at 33% efficiency on average, which is obviously not very good. Thankfully, it's all running at 34% efficiency, which isn't terrible. But what we do need to do now is if we go over to this, what's over here? Oh, there are more nodes. More stone! What the hell? Goodness me. Right, so if we go back over here, we have our coal. And we have our copper, and more importantly, our solar farms. Wind farm is the word I was looking for. So we're going to extend this out now. And we're just going to try and get as many wind farms in this area as we possibly can. Because eventually, I think we'll be using this total area for thermal power plants as well. Right, so we really need to optimize our running speed because this is taking forever. Ooh, flying. Oh, we're here, we're here. Right, so as you can see, we've pretty much doubled this, and it okay, right, we're gonna be a little bit longer. Let's see if we can cover all of this area as well. As you can see, we have the factory running. In fact, all of these are pretty much oversaturated, so this is the bottleneck. So we might need to try and move these around and have them filling up. But if you're wondering how we managed that, well, we may have gone a little bit overboard when it came to the wind farms. Yes. Went a bit further than I thought I would. Finally! We've got it! We've got a matrix lab, which means we're about to get ready to produce some of these. Although I didn't think about this. We need to produce these. You know what? For the first lot, let's just handcraft it, get it out the way, and then we will be sorting this out. Well, no, that's not true. We'll be sorting that out, then this out. Oh wait, I had no idea we could handcraft these. I'm just gonna stick all... Let's just do them all by hand. We are most definitely hacking the system right now. We're handcrafting everything. Boom! Ha! Right, okay, so the next thing that I want to do is create some thermal power stations, which I guess we can do from here. Ooh. Hey, look, we're already producing most of that stuff. Ooh, universe exploration. Next thing we need is coal, which we said was somewhere near here. Over here? Over here. While we're waiting for us to produce all those power plants, I also need a few more harvesters. Can I? Oh, I need some iron. Oh, you can see us working away, but we've unlocked nodes, so we can actually see exactly how... We've got no silicon. We've got no titanium. This is the worst planet we could be put on. Really? Either way, this is bad. We need to get off this rock as soon as we can. What have we got around here? We've got a gas giant, so that's going to have, like, hydrogen, I think. Beta Corvi. Looks all right. What's this one? Beta Corvi 2. I don't even know, is the thing. I don't know how much the power plants use, so I'm just going to place a couple of these down eventually, and hopefully it'll just work. That's the plan, at least. Maybe if we follow these set guidelines. This is something that really annoys me. You'll find times that we kind of just change position slightly, which can really make building nice clean buses super difficult. But it's fine, it's fine. I'm not worrying too much because we finally have some coal. It's kind of doing me in that this is like slightly off. But hey ho, it's working, it's working. We can do the same system here. Oh no, we can't. Oh, this needs to be staggered if we want to do it like that. Okay, new plan. We'll spin it round and run it off the bus. I think, to be fair, this is probably going to be the easiest system. I feel we need some like weird music, like I don't know, I'll come up with something. We totally missed where our base is. Let's go back over here. Wait. Oh, it's the opposite side of the planet. I must admit, what a beautiful shoreline with these like little border things. I mean, I know they're power poles, but they look like mini skyscrapers. And then and then we just have the polluting power plants. This is going to be massive. Well, I must admit I am very pleased to say that finally we've managed to unlock steel smelting and smelting purification. So that means next week we'll be able to work on the environmental modification, unlocking foundations for us to cover our planet with. And the other thing that I want to do next week would be this improved logistics system. I think this is going to be very useful for us. And I don't know about the rest, but I must admit some things have changed. So if we come back down here, we're back in the bus area, and you can see I went a bit crazy. I don't know why we went this way, but I thought it would be better to pull the items along and then kind of lift them up and across if we were going to use them. This is kind of my proof of concept here. And then we can continue the bus along. And this would be the raw resource, or the first tier of resources that we can pull from. And then later on we'd have another section that's actual buildings, and just scale it up from there. And this system actually does work pretty well so far, but there's nowhere for us to build from this point onwards, which is why we need those foundations. But if we come over here, you can see that we are producing these gears, and then the gears get taken across directly to this one that's creating our first building, which is the conveyor. And at the moment, it's all fully saturated, which means, in my eyes, that we have room to expand, which is always a good thing. I also left a bit of conveyor this way so that we can either continue this long line, or we can change the bus so that it heads this way. But that is all we have time for in this video. So guys, if you did like it, please do drop a thumbs up. And obviously, if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe, or you can join me on Twitch as well for live stream content. And as always, special thanks goes to all of our amazing supporters, most notably our Solar Eclipse Patreons, The Calamity, Bo Papa, Cerebral Tag, and Trevor, as well as our Lunar Eclipse subscribers, Matt Lippard, Chris McCabe, and Lord of July, and our Blood Moon of the day, which today is Jimmy Rogers. Anyway, guys, until next time, ciao for now.